You are welcome to Mathematics with Jayee. Today we shall be working on solving radical equations. This is one of the areas where students have their challenges. What we mean by radical, we mean where we have root on a number. We're going to have our first example, examples as this will be our first example. You have 4 is got to square root of x. 4 is equal to square root of x. And you need to find the value of x. How do you do this? The first thing you need to do is to write the root in index form. Write the root in index form. We must be aware the root in index form is the same thing as half. That is the first thing we need to do. You say 4 is equal to x raised to the power of half. In indices, the root is the same thing as half. The square root is the same thing as half. That's the first thing we need to do. As it stands, what is the power of 4 here? Let's write 4 to the power of 1. Let's write it to the power of 1, and then we have x raised to power. What do we do now? Always multiply the powers of both sides with the inverse or reciprocal or the power of x. Wherever you are given, either y or z, anything, always multiply both sides with the inverse or reciprocal of the power of x. Why? Because we want to remove the power so that s can stand alone. If x can stand alone, then we have our value of x. So therefore, the inverse of 1 over 2 is 2 over 1. So meaning that you multiply both the powers by inverse. We now say multiply by inverse, which is 2 over 1. That is the inverse. Take note of that. This is the inverse. That is inverse. Inverse of 1 over 2. In case you don't know, that is the inverse of 1 over 2. Do the same thing on the other side and say multiply by half. Whatever you do to the right, you also do it to your left side. I'm trying to make it small. Yeah. Whatever you do to the right, or what am I doing? Whatever we are multiplied by its inverse, and the inverse of this is 2 over 1. That's what we are multiplying. Multiply by its inverse. A lot of us know that 2 over 1 is 2 and times 1. So on your left-hand side, we are having 4 raised to power 2 because 1 times 2 divided by 1 will be 2. And the other side here, the 2 will cancel 2, the 1 will cancel 1, we have x raised to power 1, which is x. And 4 square, or 4 raised to power 2, is the same thing as 16. That becomes the value of x. Let's have a second example. The second example of this. The second example of what we are doing so that you understand very well. The second example, if we have 3 equals to n over 5 into square root. 3 equals to n over 5. Let me write my 3 equals to x. Like I told you all the time, do the same thing here. First of all, write them to their power. That's the first thing. Write them to their power. But it's okay. What's the power of 3 here? Any number given to you will always be raised to power 1. And this one is n raised over 5 raised to power r. And for me, do the same thing. What is the inverse of 1 over 2? That's 2 over 1. Use it to multiply the powers of both. So this becomes 3 raised to power 1 multiplied by 2 over 1 equals to n over 5. Don't mind my n over 5. N over 5 raised to power 1 over 2 multiplied by 2 over 1. Now that we know our inverse or reciprocal, it will be easier for us. Like we did all the time, 1 times 2 divided by 1 or 2 divided by 1 multiplied by 2 becomes 3 raised to power 2 equals 2. And this we cancel, 2 cancels out 2, 1 cancels out 1. So we have n over 5. We have n over 5. That's what we're going to have. So having that, you have to solve your left-hand side, which is 3 raised to power 2, which is going to give us 9. That's 3 times 3, and then you have n over 5. From here, to find n, multiply this by 5, multiply this by 5. Or whichever one you want to do, maybe cross multiplication is the same thing. So 5 times 9 is 45. And 5 will cancel 5 here, n is 45. Yes, let's not forget. Do you know you can check if your answer is right or not? Let's go back to the first one. We got our x to be 16. If you put 16 inside the square root, what is square root of 16? 4. If it's not equal to 4, that shows we're wrong. Again, here we got 45. Let's put 45 inside the root. 45 over 5 is 9, and square root of 9 is 3. That one will show that you are right. Now let's have our exit ticket as usual. Exit ticket, meaning that we're about to go. So this is what will show your understanding. Exit ticket. So I want you to do this one now. Try on your home. What will likely be the answer? Root of x over 4 equals 2. I give us about 2 minutes to do that. Root of x over 4 equals to, I want to write x over 4 equals to 2. So that will be our exit tickets. So what will be the answer to the question? Root of that, based on the method we have used. What will be the answer? Root of x over 4 equals to 2. So I want to believe by now you are done. Let's see. Let's do the same thing. What is the power of 2? We can write this as raised to power 1. Then write this as x over 4 raised to power half is equal to 2 raised to power 1. Don't forget, originally, we don't have this here. I'm just explaining. And from here, you multiply both by the inverse of our what? Our x over 4, which is 2 over 1. So whatever we do to the left here, we'll do it to the right. This is multiplied by 2 over 1, multiplied by 2 over 1. So here, 2 will cancel 2, 1 will cancel 1. We are left with x over 4. Here, we are left with 2 raised to power 2. And from here, you have, what do we have? We have x over 4 equals to 4. And like I did all the time, multiply by 4. To know the difference between our S and 4, let me use dot. Products. Let's say multiply by 4. And here, 4 will cancel 4, S is equal to 16. Like I said all the time, if you want to know whether you are right or wrong, put 16 inside the original question. When X is 16, what will be 16 over 4 inside the root? That is 4. And square root of 4 is 2. If this is your first time here, you are hereby implored to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are here to righten the wrongs in maths and also to enlighten our understanding. And we would like to tell you that if you have any topic that you want us to touch or work on, you can, under the comment section, you can type it there. And I want to implore you, introduce this channel to your friends, your family members, uncles, auntie, nephews, nieces, and cousins, and all of us. We shall have the profit together. Yes, I hope to see you next time on this channel. Thank you.